Rock100DIZ.com, home of the hits, home of the classics. Yours truly, the captain, along with my buddy Paul Hollywood. Paulie's got his Ravens jersey on over there. But you see, in this YouTube segment, what I'm wearing, I'm loud and proud of being a Redskin fan.
You know, what do you think about Randy Moss? Did you hear Randy Moss?
Oh, yeah, Randy Moss. We need to talk about Randy Moss.
Well, I'm going to talk about it. Now, yesterday, the Patriots had a very big victory. Now, their defense was something that I was thinking was not going to be that good, but they really stepped up to the plate yesterday. Now, it was a big...
Now they beat, come on, tell everybody who they beat.
They beat the Bengals.
I thought was going to be the shoe-in for the AFC championship.
No, they
game.
could actually beat them by more because they went at the end of the game. They were just screwing around. They were just running out the clock. The game they could have blown them out by a bigger score than what they did. But
it was well out of hand.
Yeah, it was well out of hand. But the thing that was a little controversy in this game is that Ocho Cinco and Terrell Owens were arguing on the sideline.
What were they arguing about?
I don't know. Now Carson Palmer, threw to each one of them exactly 13 times. They've got both amount of throws to them, and that's sure recipe for disaster. If Carson Palmer, to appease both these guys, has to make sure that each one of these guys get equal distribution of the ball, that's a train wreck, I think, because you're gonna one of them may be double covered or something like that, and you're gonna have interceptions or incomplete.
Well, I was under the impression of a team was. Well,
let's take it look at Randy Moss and Wes Welker.
Okay.
Wes Welker is getting a lot of the catches because Randy Moss is really the better receiver, pure of speed and everything, and he always has double teaming on him or like a really good person covering him, and so Welker gets a lot of the passes because he's usually open and less chance of interception, whatever. But Randy Moss, what he's crying about in the media. And this is exactly what he says. He says, I think around here in the New England area, a lot of people don't want to see me do good. And the reason why, I don't know. Sometimes you want your boss to tell you you're doing a good job. If you're doing a good job and you think you're good at a job, you want to be appreciated. I really don't think that, me personally, that I'm appreciated. I am not here to state or start any trouble. I am here to play out the last year of my contract. But Randy, what he really said besides that is he really wants to be part of the Patriots, and he actually wants to get another 2-year extension on his contract.
Paul, first of all, you're on YouTube, okay?
Yes.
So you're on camera, so
yeah.
Watch what you say.
Yeah.
Now, secondly, about Randy Moss, it's real simple, people. It's so simple, it's stupid. Again, the media is blowing something out of proportion. They blew the Bible burning or the Koran burning incident in Gainesville, Florida, out of proportion. They blew Tim Tebow out of proportion. They're taking T.O. and Ocho Cinco out of proportion. Whatever it is, they're trying to sell freaking newspapers or make people log onto these websites or these AM radio stations to hear this kind of banter. It's absolutely stupid. This man knows damn good and well he's going to get a renewed contract. He knows it. We know it.
Well,
so why are we talking about it?
Well, no, that isn't the case. The Patriots have let a lot of players that were still in their prime go. Like Vrabel go. He ended up going to Cleveland Browns.
Don't you
Richard
think,
Seymour was let go.
If they don't renew Randy Moss's contract, don't you think that somebody would pick him up?
I would.
I can name 5 teams that would take Randy Moss in New York Knicks.
I mean, I'm just looking at teams like you figure if you got guys like Torrey Holt, which we saw last year, was way past his prime, but the Patriots end up taking him this year. He got hurt out for the whole season. I mean, really last year for Torrey Holt for Jacksonville, he didn't do anything. But, there's guys like him, they still get jobs,
So I think they're just blowing this all out of proportion. Somebody sitting there in Foxborough, Massachusetts has absolutely nothing better to do because they're one of those Tea Party recipients, and they're just sitting there, oh, well, Randy Moss said this. Oh, let's go ahead and just, let's make a story out of it, and I'm going to Twitter it or Facebook it, and everybody in freaking America is going gagoots over it. No. And it's absolutely childish.
Now, we got another guy that's causing uproar again, is Darrelle Revis of the Jets. Now, he just got a $46 million contract. 32 million guaranteed money, and he's already saying, well, in 2 years, if I still think I'm valuable, I'm going to hold out again. And I mean, it's like, how can you say that after you just negotiated.
Did he really say
Yes,
that? Or
yes.
Hold it. Listen to how I'm going to ask the question. Did he really say that, or is that some little reporter trying to decipher what he said in his notes? Does somebody have a soundbite of Darrelle Revis saying that? If you have a soundbite, I want you to email it to me here at the studio so I can hear it for myself.
Well, what he did say it was at halftime on the Notre Dame game on Saturday, where they asked him that he's going to play, thing, but if he feels like in 2 years that he's due more money for his way he's playing, he's going to hold out again. He said that right on the Saturday afternoon telecast on the Notre Dame game.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said,
Notre Dame of all TV coverage.
Well, the Michigan beat them on Saturday. I was very happy for that.
Yeah, has-been college program.
Well, what do you think about we're getting with the college thing on college? What about Florida State? They wanted to get old Bobby Bowden out of there. He got crushed by 30 points on national TV Saturday.
And look who they played. They played Oklahoma.
Yes, but
the other U.
Yes.
What's up with this U stuff? Somebody I saw last night on the Redskins game. Clinton Portis. When they introduced Clinton Portis, he does like this. Clinton Portis, the U. And I said, "Oh my God!"
But he's from Miami.
Yeah, but
Miami's the U, and then the Ohio State is the Ohio State University.
But they're the only ones that do that foolishness. Why?
Those two.
The only ones. I don't hear Michigan doing it.
No,
I don't hear Florida State doing
the
it.
pompous ass schools. That's why.
And thank you. And people that go to those schools are usually pompous asses. But I just don't understand this. I just don't. It blows my mind about this childish foolishness. Go out and play football. It also blows my mind about now all of a sudden you've got people, kids getting injured and dying from playing football. Heat exhaustion. When I played football years ago, even though I was a lot skinnier than what I am now, but we were running around in the same freaking heat and had to do the same calisthenics and everything else. I don't get it. I really don't understand this. I think the kids nowadays aren't being conditioned properly. I think they go to McDonald's too much. I think their parents don't pay attention enough to what they're doing so that they could be in the right frame of mind to go out and play in sports. And then that also feeds into the fact about the U and the M and the W and the X and all that foolish. It's just crazy.
Well, getting back to the Miami-Ohio State game, Miami, they went down the field several times and in the red zone, had 3 interceptions. I mean, but if they hadn't thrown so many interceptions in the red zone, I think it would have been a really close game. I don't think it would have been a blowout that it was.
Okay.
I think it would have been competitive. Now, up the road here, we had UCF, the coaches screaming at everybody here that they're not supporting the team, but watching.
Hold it. The coach said that?
Yeah, O'Leary.
Hold it. Mr. O'Leary, George O'Leary, can you see me on YouTube? I hope you can. Your school stinks and you stink. That's all I have to say. You guys don't look. When we try to support you, you kick us to the curb. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. Get out of here.
Well, anyway, UCF was really being beat badly in the fourth quarter. It was 28-7. Got a couple of garbage touchdowns late to make it 28-21. But like I say, they're not going to get any more fan support, with losing at home. People just want to see you win.
Jim Madison will go out and support.
Gators won big against South Florida. They looked terrible in the first half, but went on in the second half big, 38-14. But I'll tell you right now, I think from what I've seen of college football in the last 2 weeks, I think the classes right now, it's Alabama and Ohio State. I think that those are the 2 best teams in the country right now. Do you concur with my...
Alabama, yes, I guess I can. And then back to the NFL real quick and wrapping up our YouTube segment, our good friends, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Thank you, Alicia, and your cousin, Dan Edwards. And as you see, we've got our Winn-Dixie battle flag that you will see flying here in the studio. Now, if we could only just get jerseys to match what we do for the Jaguars. On that note, we'll be back with more of the Sports Crunch, wrapping it up right after this. folks. This is the captain. And I know some of you old party animals are now in your late 30s,